So let me ask you a question. Do you want to be basic or do you want to be extraordinary?
Extraordinary.
Okay, then you have your answer. If you want to be extraordinary, that means you can't do what everyone else does, right? You can't kind of go with the flow. Because being basic is really falling into peer pressure. And listen, I'm not saying that peer pressure isn't something that can easily be overlooked. Peer pressure is really tough, especially in the age of social media. But if you want to be extraordinary, then you're going to have to make decisions because life is about a series of decisions. How you make them. Either a yes or a no, a up or a down. It is really about making up your mind, making a decision, and staying focused on that decision. And every once in a while, you might kind of get on balance, but if you have a goal and you kind of know, then you get back on focus. So peer pressure is there, but the question is, do you want to be basic? If you want to be basic, you're going to do what everybody else does. But if you want to be extraordinary, you'll be, you know, you'll do things different. You constantly morph into kind of who you want to be. You have a general set, but you morph into who you want to be. So if you're building a personal brand for you, for instance, and you want to be a producer, then perhaps start a blog around producing. Again, take pictures on set around producing. You know, any particular activity that you could do around producing or being in the film industry, you should really get into because that really helps to kind of set the stage for your personal brand. Because if your personal brand is going to be a producer, right? Then you have to start to put yourself in those spaces that really sets yourself apart from your contemporaries, other people who want to be film producers, right? So you have to, I think, build the brand based on the space that you want to be in and start to write about it and read about it and be on set and post about it constantly. And I think that's a really good way at 25 years old that you start the process of building your brand. Content is king, you know, whether you're from the president to a regular student, you know, your content is king. So if you are looking, or you're how old are you?
I'm 25.
You're 25,
yes.
Right? And I'm guessing that you are either still in school or finishing school or have finished school.
Have finished
You have
starting out.
finished school.
Yeah.
And you're looking to kind of go into your career, or you probably have just started or considering what the options are. So anything that you do, when you post online, and you could be posting something as cool as maybe going hiking somewhere, or you can be posting that you're dancing on the table, getting drunk. Which one do you think employers would look at, I guess, and weigh it heavier than the other?
Well, dancing.
Dancing on the table. But you see so many probably of your friends kind of doing these crazy things online, whether it's provocative pictures or something that they would be embarrassed about later on, or certainly their parents would be embarrassed about, and they're posting it. And that stuff really does hurt your reputation and your chances at really kind of getting the job that you want, especially if you want to move up the ranks. If you're into production, you should be kind of, this is a whole set. These are things that you should kind of be putting on your Instagram because it's part of your interest, it's part of your passion. You know, looking at volunteering in spaces that kind of relate to your passion. I mean, you can still party, post things of you going out and having parties, but if you have a picture of you that's provocative, then that's not necessarily, I think, the best choice for you to post, whether you want to be a film producer or not. But definitely kind of looking at the space that you want to be in and looking at those opportunities and really focusing on that passion. And if that's part of your personal life, right? Because your passion should be really related to your personal life, then you should be posting about that stuff. Oh, I'm on this film set, oh, I'm doing this, or this is what's happening. Oh, I just read a book about film, or I just went to Udemy University online and, you know, took a short course on, you know, what it's like to be a filmmaker.